exactly. She wasn't so I go, I'm not thinking.
Hello, I am Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. I'm doing a very sci-fi live stream this time because I've been under political attack since I made the Stupidity album, Ultimate Study Blackout, on April 17, 2018. The political attack has escalated exponentially after we moved to San Jose. First things seemed alright, because the first week we moved to San Jose, within a week or less, I was dancing at a Halloween party with Britney Spears and at the Rec Room, and then a posse came a week later. Although I also got introduced to Create TV by Malcolm, this other black guy that liked me, and I had my music videos on there. I have a show now that's over 2 seasons, a talk show over 2 seasons. I'm still working on episode 16. I worked on episode 15. But I'm flooded with hacks from Google, and Google made a hairball. So I'm proudly self-promoting and announcing how Google's fighting me with this new update that has encryption. And they're also financially going after me and my family. Very sci-fi. Right now I'm in front of the Carrillo Duncan Hall of Science. That's one over there. Very, very sci-fi shit happening. I am just not understanding Google's hairball, because they somehow put a backdoor into a wormhole like a thing. I guess a air gap into the finance industry. So before it treated me like all other Wolf Messiah slaves, just like Taylor Swift, and now it's trying to distinguish me, saying my albums, Direct GS Christians, independent instead of signed. I have a signed album, Ultimate Site Blackout. I signed a record deal with Scott Entertainment Publishing on April 17, 2018. I'm a signed artist. I'm not Direct GS Christians independent. And then I made a lot of publicity stunts. I did a Google article. I'll show you the Google article that I have 2 articles. One should unfreeze the other. The Google one has the word Google in it. AList study hacked by Google overview on encryption requirement updates. And then there's another one. Wolf from Messiah Joseph Carrillo engaged with special ed actress Celia Norwood. She's actually an AI, artificial intelligence. It's like Google AI. But I'm showing how she hasn't filed taxes just like me, even though we're both world famous celebrities. They don't, like Brian T. Gibbs said, they don't give contracts to special ed students. So I guess written ones. That's why he gave me a verbal one, which he later said wasn't a contract, because he said he doesn't do contracts. But I thought Shane Dwight was under contract with Scott Entertainment Publishing. I guess he's not, because Brian T. Gibbs doesn't do contracts. I thought Polo Jones was under contract with Scott Entertainment Publishing, but I guess not, because they don't do contracts. So I'm in a big financial hairball mess. I'm just going to hack through the whole thing, see what explodes. There's these, what they call handyman listing bots that are fake listings, because I only do acting, modeling, performing, politics, and singing. I won't fix your shit. I fix you. I perform. I do acting, modeling, performing, politics, singing. Again, acting is work, modeling's work, performing is work, politics is work, and singing is work. In other words, acting is work, 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 work. Modeling is work, 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 work. Performing is work, 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 work. Politics, such as running for Morganville mayor, is work, 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 work. And singing is work, 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 work. So this is really sci-fi, the level we're going, where because I went to special education in 3rd grade, Reed Elementary School, they're treating me like an AI instead of a human. I am a Wolf Messiah slutty, but I'm not human enough to get paid, just like Tilly Norwood's not. So that's where this article is calling. And that should help the Google article against the Google monster also crawl. So I hope to win the fight with Google because I'm very, very busy right now, and things are very, very, very sci-fi. Again, thank you for watching. I am Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. I am Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. Thank you for watching. I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity.
Mm-hmm.